Hello, I'm Alice Murray, founding editor of The Drawdown, and it is an honour and a pleasure to welcome you to the Private Equity Service Provider Awards. Before we get started with the ceremony itself, I want to express my deepest gratitude to you, to everyone watching here this afternoon. Given the turbulent events of the past year, I can't thank you enough for your continued support and patience. As many of you know, we originally planned to hold these awards back in June, but of course that couldn't happen. We thought we'd try again in October, but that wasn't meant to be. Thankfully, we are able to host these awards virtually, and so here we are today, finally able to announce the much deserving winners. My next thanks goes to everyone that entered. Clearly a huge amount of effort went into all of the submissions. Reading through the entries speaks to a deeper shift taking place across the industry. New technologies, dazzling innovations, impressive expertise, and exceptionally high levels of client service mark the continued development of private fund capital operations. And while these ongoing improvements highlight the continued sophistication of private capital funds, they also shine a wonderful light on the way in which fund managers are able to continually improve the way in which they can service their clients, investors. And that is what's really at the heart of these awards, and indeed the drawdown itself, working with expert service providers to create and maintain robust operating platforms to better serve investors, which of course can only lead to a healthier and more sustainable market. Sticking with the thank yous, I'm hugely indebted to our fabulous judging panel. We held the judging day virtually this year, and it was one of my absolute highlights of 2020. Hearing the insights and expertise of this wonderful group is what really brings these awards to life for me. So thank you, judges. I hope you enjoyed the process as much as we did. And of course, a massive, massive thank you to our outstanding events team. It's they who have to keep venues on hold, move our suppliers, AV companies, judges, people around, and essentially have had to roll with the multitude of punches that 2020 has thrown at all of us. So thank you, events team. It's a real pleasure to work with you. Before I hand over to our wonderful and hilarious host for the ceremony, Lucy, I want to congratulate all of the finalists. While these awards are still in their relative infancy, it is my belief that outstanding service provision is a vital pillar to the success of this industry. Your continuous efforts and dedication to private capital funds allows managers to focus on their core function of deploying and growing investor capital. Harnessing new technologies, always striving to innovate, and serving such a demanding client base puts you at the forefront of this market's success. So well done. Of course, I'd much prefer if we were all together in a nice glitzy ballroom. And for those of you who know me well, it's probably somewhat unsettling to see me delivering this address without something bubbly in my hand. But here we are, and perhaps it will save a few hangovers, or maybe not. But at least there's light at the end of the tunnel. So here's to 2021. May you continue with your excellent work, and I hope to see you again soon. Cheers.
Hello and welcome. I am Lucy, and it is an honour and a privilege to be hosting the Drawdown Private Equity Service Provider Awards, or the PESPAs, as I'm now calling them. Obviously, as Alice said, usually when we're all doing these kind of things, it's a glitzy black tie event, but now you're all at home online, so it's more of an elasticated waistband event. So do relax and enjoy yourselves. Do treat this like a real live award ceremony. So you can applaud the nominees, you can cheer the winners, but if you're planning on getting absolutely smashed on champagne, do remember that you are paying for it. just a word of warning there. I'm excited to be here, what with face masks and home working. This might be the first time I've worn lipstick since I tried to organise a lockdown date night with my husband. Even then he just assumed I'd been eating beetroot straight from the jar. Again. This time last year, ladies and gentlemen, nobody could have guessed that in just 12 months, a tough commute would suddenly come to mean not making it to the sofa before Loose Women started, or treading on a Lego brick in bare feet. We've lost a lot of the traditions that come with office working, haven't we? You know, there are no water cooler moments unless you start shouting at Good Morning Britain while you're standing by the tap. At least, though, the meeting room will never be double booked, unless, of course, you're trying to share workspace with a child who has just discovered how to put on the Peppa Pig DVD by themselves, because, frankly, that is going nowhere. Other good things about not being in the office, you can still bring in as many cakes as you like on your birthday, but now you can eat them all yourself, so it's not all bad. Some people have been worried that we're not getting enough exercise this year, but if you do enough Zoom calls, you do have to keep moving just to reassure everyone that your screen hasn't frozen. So feel free to bop about a bit today. I obviously wanted to understand what these awards are about. I'm a stand-up comedian by trade, so I didn't know about the PESPAs until today. And I wanted to find out more about your industry as well. So obviously I went to the brilliant Drawdown website, which I recommend to all of you, and I saw there that SS&C, RFA, ACA and MUFG were among your VIPs. Many of you, it seems, might be LPs or GPs in PE, all carefully anticipating the TVPI. I saw that your judges are a panel of leading COOs, CFOs, CCOs, GCs and CTOs. And at that point I thought, OMG, WTF, LOL, your industry is full of BS. So I'm not really much further forward in understanding the industry, but I do know that you are the cream of European private equity industry. Although since Brexit, obviously we can't actually take dairy produce across the border into the EU. So if anyone asks, you're the pasteurised oat milk of the European private equity industry. As I say, I don't really understand financial affairs. Until today, I'll be honest with you, I thought private equity was a character in Dad's army. I did, you know. Someone once said to me, the Dow Jones has collapsed. And I thought, no, a Welshman's had a heart attack. How sad. You know, I thought Portfolio was a seaside resort in Italy. I was planning a week there next spring. Apparently a couple of Aperols on the terrace would have been very nice. But your industry is all about reacting to information and taking risks. So it's not really that different from my career in stand-up comedy, except, of course, that your lifestyle is a little bit more elegant. I'm sure that you don't celebrate closing a big deal by having a Burger King at a service station on the way back from Leicester. The world of investments and finance is, of course, meant to be quite glamorous and sexy, isn't it? We've all seen The Wolf of Wall Street. Actually, I'll admit I got The Wolf of Wall Street confused with The Revenant and spent most of the film waiting for Leonardo DiCaprio to get attacked by an actual wolf. But I'm guessing, like all industries, yours isn't quite as glamorous and sexy as it used to be. You know, nobody bothers to wear a suit anymore, the music's all miserable, and the only drugs you can get your hands on are the Pfizer vaccine. But I'm happy that this at least is one form of PE where I won't be made to run around and around a muddy field in a pair of nylon shorts on the understanding that it's meant to be good for me, unless that is a really disturbing part of the ceremony that I wasn't warned about. So I admire you all. From what I've learned, I admire you all. Speaking as someone who's always been a bit on the short side, I'm sure you can appreciate that I've never been one to recognise decent growth potential. I wouldn't know how to help a distressed investment, give it mouth to mouth, who knows, you could tell me. People are always talking about equity partners, but that's such a clunky phrase. I think you should just call them your equity husbands or equity wives or equity mistresses. It must be a strange time to be working in your industry. I'm guessing most of today's awards will go to whoever managed to invest in a tracksuit bottom startup just before last March. So let's move on to the nominees. Let's talk about who we've got here on this beautiful call today. We've got Crestbridge. Hello, Crestbridge, a fantastic firm and my absolute favourite brand of toothpaste. Well done, you. Mercatus and Validus are both with us, competing against each other, which is appropriate since they're both clearly the names of Roman gladiators. Nordic Capital, hello to Nordic Capital, a very respectable company, but simply too vague as an answer if you're asked, what is Stockholm in a game of Trivial Pursuit? S&C Advent are with us, and after lockdown, please can I visit your offices, because I bet there's a chocolate behind every door. Helvetic Fund Administration. Helvetica is my absolute favourite typeface, so I'm guessing you must be the font of all knowledge. font of all knowledge, lovely. Estrella here, thanks, I'll have a pint of that, sounds delicious. RFA, hello RFA, the trusted technology partner you call yourselves. Well, it's good to have a catchphrase, isn't it? But if you're the trusted technology partner, I kind of want to meet the technology partner that you can't trust. What's he like? I'm imagining it's kind of like Russell Brand, but with a better grasp of IT. We've got eVestment, and eVestment promise cloud-based solutions. That's what I call it when England win the cricket because of poor weather. Then we've got Holland Mountain. I love the name Holland Mountain, because Holland Mountain, surely something of a contradiction. I mean, Holland is famously flatter than an after eight in a trouser press, isn't it? So Holland Mountain, what was the names that you rejected? Faithful Frenchman, Thin American, who knows? Atom Invest, hello Atom Invest. I can't decide whether the atom means you're really small or terrifyingly destructive. I could ask you, of course, but you work in software, so I know I'd just be left waiting ages for an update. Moneycorp, it's that, or Money Corp, I don't know, it sounds evil, is all I can say. I'm sure you're not evil, but it's a brilliant name. It's the name they'd give to a villains organisation in an action movie, isn't it? Moneycorp. Drawbridge Partners and Easy Castle Integration. You're both big names in cybersecurity, and I can see why that imagery works. Drawbridges, castles. Companies want their information to be like the Tower of London, reliable, secure, and constantly photographed by Japanese tourists. Actually, maybe not that last one. PitchBook are here. PitchBook promise they can give me information on 1.4 million deals. Very impressive, although that is about as many as I see from high street retailers after 20 seconds of browsing in Facebook these days. And finally, for the nominees, we have Cadwallader, Wickersham and Taft. Those are some big names to conjure with, aren't they? Cadwallader, obviously an ancient Welsh hero. Taft, a US president. And Wickersham, I love Wickersham. It sounds like one of those made-up family names for fictional dukes in Bridgerton. I love that name. So moving on to the awards themselves, I'll give you a little foretaste of what we're going to have. Some of them have been categorised. There's Fund Administration Awards for over $50 billion, and then one for under $50 billion, which I love, because I guess in your world is under $50 billion the equivalent of the 5 items or less checkout in the supermarket? You know, oh, I'm just popping in, may as well invest a couple of billion and pick up some hobnobs. Who knows? We'll find out later. We've got a category for tax and compliance. Now, I don't know a lot about taxes, but we've all definitely got a lot better at compliance over the last year, haven't we? I love following rules now. I even make sure my husband's always at least 2 metres away from me, although that was really just an excuse to buy a bigger bed. The judges are amazing. We've got Lincoln Jopp, who's one of our judges. I love the name Lincoln Jopp. He's a very well-respected man in his field and not, as his name makes him sound, a supermarket own brand version of Jurgen Klopp. Lincoln is, of course, from Disruptive Capital Finance. Disruptive Capital Finance, because capital finance can be very disruptive, can't it? You know, you're trying to go about your business, walk the dog, descale the kettle, and then bang, somebody gives you a cash injection of $200 million. Suddenly you can't even remember where you put the Calgon tablets. Maria Carradise. Maria Carradise is a judge. She's from Mayfair Equity Partners. Mayfair. I can guess how you made your money. By building a big red hotel right on top of it, presumably. Debajit Mukherjee is on the panel. He's COO at Agilitas, who have a patient, sector-focused approach. I love the idea that a company can be patient, as if one of the firms you've invested in suddenly gets its nose pierced and says it's not going to college. You know, you just roll your eyes wearily and say to yourself, oh, don't worry, it's just a phase, they'll grow out of it. We've got Andrew Harrison. Hello, Andrew, who is Head of Investor Relations at Silver Fleet Capital. Or should I say Silver Fox Capital? Sorry, Andrew, I don't want to treat you as an object, more as an investment. We've got a category for fund finance, which I was really excited. Fund finance. I was excited, but then I realised I'd read it wrong. I'd read it as fun finance. And I thought maybe that could go to the company who do their business in the most entertaining manner. You know, practical jokers. They've invested £100 million in your company, but it's all in 10p pieces. That'd be a bit of fun, wouldn't it? So I am looking forward enormously to meeting all of you in person, having read about you. And as I say, this is going to be a lovely event. We are going to have just as much fun as we would have had if it was live. And I think we've all learnt a lot. We have learnt that actually we can all come together virtually just as successfully as we can physically. Other things we've learnt from the last year: always check whether your bottom half is dressed before standing up during a Zoom call. Remember that today. Or I've also learned that if you stay perfectly still for 5 minutes, everyone on a Zoom call thinks your internet is frozen and you can leave the meeting and go back to bed. That's a little tip for you. I've also learned that homeschooling children isn't as easy as it looks. Some of you may have learned this as well. I've got a 9-year-old and a 10-year-old, and it's fair to say that our homeschooling has not been an unqualified success. I've got 2 cats as well, and there have been times where I've thought it would have been as easy to teach the cats how to play jazz clarinet as it has been to teach my children how to do maths. But I have done my best. I'll be honest, sometimes with the homeschooling, I do make it up as I go along. I've taught my kids that Queen Victoria was Winston Churchill's drag name, and that making me a gin and tonic actually counts as a science lesson. I've learnt to come together with my neighbours. We've probably all learnt that. Do you remember in the summer, wasn't it lovely, last summer, when we were all promising our neighbours we'd meet for Prosecco in the garden and chipping in on local WhatsApp groups? But now it's dark and cold, and I haven't made eye contact with any one of those people for the last 3 months. If I was on fire on the driveway, I doubt they'd stop unloading their weekly shop unless it was to toast a marshmallow on me. But the main thing that I have learned from the coronavirus times is that I will never, ever walk past an open pub without going in. I cannot wait, and we will be back there soon, we really will. So let's crack on with the awards, with the PESPAs. So straighten your bow ties, tighten your waistbands, or simply brush the egg stains from your pyjama tops as we get on with the presentation of the 2020 Private Equity Service Provider Awards. We would once again like to thank our VIP supporters and, of course, our judges. We could not have done it without you. We're going to present 19 awards today. In each of our categories, we'll go through the shortlist. The winner will then be announced, and we'll go straight over to the live feed for a quick acceptance speech. I've been told that as we are keeping to a tight schedule, winners' speeches will be limited to 2 minutes maximum. So do keep it brief, but feel free to cry, take your clothes off, just express yourself in whatever way you like. So let's begin with the first category of the afternoon, which is Technology, Information and Data. This award is designed to reward private equity information and data specialists that have delivered strong business growth, innovation and client servicing, that sounds fun, over the course of 2019. And our finalists are as follows. NNAI, PitchBook Data, Portfolio BI, RFA, SS&C Intralinks, and TIG Data Intelligence. They all sound marvellous to me, but let's find out who the winner is. It's PitchBook Data. Unfortunately, PitchBook Data couldn't join us today, but let's all send our congratulations to everyone at PitchBook. So now we move on to the Technology Cybersecurity category. This award is designed to reward firms displaying excellence in the provision of cybersecurity for private equity clients over the 12-month judging period. And the nominees are ACA Aponics, Drawbridge, Easy Castle Integration, RFA, and TIG Data Intelligence. Oh, who could it be? Let's find out. The winner is ACA Aponics, and I am delighted to say that we are now going over live to James Tedman from ACA Aponics. Hello, James.
Good afternoon. Thank you very much. So thank you to Drawdown. Thank you, of course, to all of the judges. Really honoured to receive the award and to be recognised for the work that we've done within the private equity sector. This is an area we've invested heavily in within our team, our technology, to build what we believe is an incredibly strong and unique offering to help our clients address cyber, IT and privacy risk across the investment cycle and at the management company as well. last year, we undertook a ground-up rebuild of our services with the launch of some new products, Aponix Protect and Aponix Defend, and which were really designed to reduce the burden of cyber risk on our clients and on their portfolio companies. Have been incredibly well received by the market, and it's fantastic to get the recognition with this award today too. I'd like to thank our phenomenal team at ACA, who through what has been a very, very challenging year, have shown real resilience and continue to deliver excellence for our clients. And of course, I'd also like to thank our fantastic client base. We've really enjoyed working with you this year and before, and I'm really appreciative of your ongoing support as well. So thank you.
Oh, a lovely first speech there from James, and a fantastic lockdown beard as well. Well done. Well done with that. So we are now going to move on, after congratulating once again ACA Aponix, to the Technology Portfolio Monitoring / Risk Management category. This award is designed to reward firms displaying excellence in the provision of portfolio monitoring or risk management solutions. And the nominees are Colmore, eVestment Private Markets, Mercatus, and Validus Risk Management. And the winner is... It's Mercatus, or Mercatus, or I don't even know how to pronounce it, but I know someone who does, because we're going to go over to Chris Stewart from Mercatus. Hello, Chris.
Mercatus indeed, yeah, thank you, Lucy. And on behalf of the entire Mercatus team, thanks everyone for the recognition. We're extremely honoured and delighted to have won this award. My name's Chris Stewart, and I oversee EMEA for Mercatus. For those that don't know us, Mercatus is a data management platform for private market asset managers and asset owners. We help them solve their data challenges right across the investment life cycle, one of which is portfolio monitoring. If anybody's interested in learning more about us, please do visit our website at gomercatus.com or feel free to contact me directly. Wishing you all a safe and successful 2021. Thank you.
Lovely work. Congratulations to Mercatus, and well done continuing the beard and giving nothing away with the background theme of today. Let's see how that goes for the rest of the afternoon. So congratulations, Mercatus. I still haven't got it, Chris, sorry. Moving on to the next category, it's Technology Innovation. This award recognises any technology provider that has brought genuine innovation to the private equity operational space. And the final lineup for this one is as follows. eVestment Private Markets, MNAI, RFA, and Cicero. All exciting names, but there is one winner, and that winner is... Cicero. Unfortunately, Cicero couldn't join us today, but congratulations to everyone at Cicero. We will now move on to present the award for Technology, Accounting and Reporting Software. This award is designed to reward firms displaying excellence in the provision of accounting and reporting software across a range of private equity fund models. And on our shortlist, we have Astrella, Atom Invest, FIS, Fund Count, SS&C Advent, and SS&C Intralinks. It's a double whammy for SS&C, but let's see who the winner is. Atom Invest, tiny but mighty. Unfortunately, Atom Invest couldn't join us today, but we send our congratulations to everyone at Atom Invest. Now we are moving on to recruitment, operations and finance. This award is designed to reward executive search firms which have excelled in the service they have provided their private equity clients over the past 12 months in terms of supporting the hiring of operations and or finance staff. And in the running, we have Bauer Talent and Bronzegate. They're going head to head. Bauer Talent and Bronzegate. Let's discover which of them is the winner. It's Bauer Talent. So now we are going to go live to Georgina Bale from Bauer Talent. No beard, Georgina.
Thank you, that's really kind. We're really honoured to have won this. It's really good. I want to thank the Drawdown because we take a look at a lot of awards and industry awards, and I think that the Drawdown are always excellent at really looking at businesses that have impact, and they don't discriminate between how noisy a business is or how famous or high profile, and that's really impressive, and I just think that they're really good at doing that. I also want to thank our clients. In the private equity industry, we work with some amazing clients, especially those who are focused on diversity and inclusion, and a lot of the clients that we work with are on the absolute cutting edge and the sharp end of D&I innovation, which is something that we're really passionate about. So I want to thank our clients for that. And thankfully, and most importantly, the team at Bauer Talent, who are all incredible. Last year could have been a disaster, but in fact, it was an extremely impressive success on their part for the way that they innovated and helped to pivot the business to make sure that 2020 was a year to remember in a good way, not just for all the stresses that came with that. So I want to thank the team very much. You were all incredible. Thank you.
Oh, what a lovely speech. Thank you very much, Georgina. I feel uplifted. Thank you. And congratulations to all at Bauer Talent. Next, we have Foreign Exchange Services. This award is designed to reward foreign exchange service providers specialising in the private equity fund space that have delivered across the board through business growth, innovation and client servicing over the past 12 months. So let's hear who made the final lineup. Alpha FX. We've got Hamilton Court FX. We've got Moneycore and Validus Risk Management. So the winner from those fine nominees is it's Alpha FX, and we are going to go over to someone with another fine beard. It is Ash Hall from Alpha FX. Hello, Ash.
Hi, Lucy, and hello, everyone. Again, just mirroring everyone's words already. Thanks, everyone. Thanks to the panel. Thanks to Drawdown for putting the event on. It's been a challenging year for all of us, but really hopeful for a successful 2021. Again, would like to thank some of the partners on this call that have backed us throughout the process, some of our investors and also clients as well. So good luck, everyone, for 2021, and thanks again very much for the award.
Absolutely, Ash. Good luck, everyone, for 2021. I think things are on the up. Congratulations to everyone at Alpha FX. We now move on to the Advisory and Consultancy Fund Finance category. This award rewards firms which have demonstrated a consistently high standard in providing fund finance advisory services to the private equity sector. And the nominees are Cadwallader, Wickersham and Taft, and Validus Risk Management. It's another two-horse race. Let's see which one is first past the finish line. Hey, it is Cadwallader, Wickersham and Taft. And we are going over to Samantha Hutchinson from Cadwallader, Wickersham and Taft. Samantha, hi.
Hi there. Thank you so much for this award, and many thanks to the Drawdown and to all of the judges for recognising Cadwallader and our fund finance practice in this category. And an even bigger thank you to our teams in London and in the States that have worked tirelessly throughout the pandemic to assist all of our clients in providing liquidity solutions to private markets managers. We've always thought of fund finance as being really important to the private markets, and I think the past year has really demonstrated how valuable it is. So on behalf of Cadwallader, we're honoured and delighted to accept this award. Thank you.
Thank you, Samantha, and congratulations to everyone at Cadwallader. Next up, it's fund financing. This award is designed to reward lenders specialising in the private equity fund space that have delivered across the board through business growth, innovation and client servicing over the past 12 months. Now, excitingly, there's no shortlist for this category, so I'm going to go straight in and reveal that the winner for fund financing is... It's Raiffeisen Bank International, which is fun to say. And we're going to go over to William Lamin from Raiffeisen Bank International. Hi, William.
Hi, thank you so much for the award and for the recognition, and also for saying the name of my firm correctly. That's always a challenge for everyone, intentionally. So we're very pleased to be able to accept the award on behalf of the team. Thankful for our clients for being able to let us support them and be eligible for the award. And simply for all of our partners along the way. Obviously, we are still growing, still ambitious, still trying to support more clients, and hopefully we'll be connecting with more people that are probably on this call very soon. Thanks very much, and thank you to the Drawdown and the judges also.
Super work. Thank you, William, and thanks to Raiffeisen. I think I said it right again. So congratulations, guys. We've now got the award for Advisory and Consultancy, ESG. No idea what ESG stands for, but I'm very excited. This award is designed to reward ESG advisory professionals that have demonstrated expertise and top-class client service standards in their provision of advice to the private equity fund community over the past 12 months. And the nominees are... at Thesis Group and Sandcroft International. Ooh, two new and exciting names for me there. And let's find out who the winner is. It's Sandcroft! Congratulations. And we are going over live to Judy Kaszewski from Sandcroft International. Hello, Judy.
Thank you so much, Lucy. It's environmental, social, and governance for those who aren't familiar with ESG. But for us, it's such a thrill and an honor. We're just delighted to have had the opportunity to share some of our efforts with you. So grateful to the Drawdown for launching these awards and for having the ESG category. I'd like to express our gratitude as well to the distinguished judges for your time and expertise. Our ESG services have grown extensively in the last couple of years, reflecting a huge change in markets' expectation and understanding of the value of sustainable performance. And our fantastic team focuses exclusively on sustainable business with all of our clients in every market. I'd like to say that I've been in consultancy for over 20 years, and what really makes a good consultant is being challenged by great clients. Clients with high expectations who push us to do our best work. My gratitude to our fabulous clients for their confidence in us and for consistently pushing us to get better. Thank you again to Drawdown and the judging panel for this wonderful recognition. Thank you, everyone.
Oh, and thank you, Judy, and thank you for letting me know what ESG means. I shall be dropping that into every conversation I have from now on, I will. So congratulations to Sandcroft. Let's move on to our next category, which is Advisory and Consultancy, Operations and Technology. This award is designed to reward operations and technology advisory professionals that have demonstrated expertise and top-class client service standards in their provision of advice to the private equity fund community over the past 12 months. And the nominees are... Holland Mountain, RFA, and Validus Risk Management. There we go. some old friends and new in there. Let's see who the winner is. Holland Mountain, the fabulous mountains of Holland being represented. And I think we're going to go over live to Katie Brown from Holland Mountain. Is that you, Katie?
So hi everyone, on behalf of Holland Mountain, I want to say a massive thank you to the Drawdown judging panel for this award. We're incredibly grateful and surprised to have been able to keep growing and innovating during these turbulent times. Just wants to say congratulations to all the finalists and the winners, and we look forward to seeing you all in person again when that becomes possible. And particular thank you to the Drawdown. This is the best virtual awards we've ever attended, so thank you.
Oh, how lovely. Well, thank you, Casey, and congratulations to Holland Mountain. And now it's time for Advisory and Consultancy Tax and Compliance. This award is designed to reward tax and compliance advisory professionals that have demonstrated expertise and top-class client services standards in their provision of advice to the private equity fund community over the past 12 months. So here's who made the cut. Duff and Phelps and McFarlane's. Right, which one of those is it going to be? Let's find out. The winner is... it's McFarlane's. Well done them. Unfortunately, McFarlane's couldn't join us today, but we send our huge congratulations to them anyway. So we're now moving on to legal. This is legal brackets fund formation. This award rewards firms which have demonstrated a consistently high standard in providing legal services to private equity funds. So in the running, we have Kerry Olsen, Goodwin, Paul Hastings, and Travis Smith. Well, they all sound like very good, trustworthy names to me, and one of them has won this award. Let's find out who the winner is. It's Travis Smith. Congratulations to Travis Smith, and we're going live to Sam Kay from Travis Smith. Sam Kay, hi.
Hi, thank you very much. Delighted to win the award. So many thanks to the Drawdown for organising, to the judging panel. Thanks also to all of our fantastic clients who've provided us with such an amazing array of work over the last 12 months or so. And finally, many thanks to the team at Travis Smith who've done an amazing job. In very challenging circumstances, but done an amazing job in delivering on all the fundraising and other fun work for our clients. So many thanks to the team, and thanks again to the Drawdown for organising a great event. Thank you very much.
Oh, thank you, Sam. Lovely to hear teams being thanked. It's all about teamwork. This is lovely. Congratulations to Travis Smith. So now on to fund administration, technology and innovation. This award is designed to reward private equity administrators that have shown excellence and innovation in their use of technology. So these innovative nominees are... Altadomus, Sitco, Highland Fund Administrators, IQEQ, and MUFG Investor Services. A lot of those were fun to say, but let's see which one has won the award. It's Sitco! Hooray for Sitco! And we are going live to Bokar Kante from Sitco. Hello, Bokar.
Thank you very much to the Drawdown. Thank you to the judges. Delighted to have won the award, and congratulations to the other finalists. I just want to say that we've we've done quite well despite the challenges of the last year. Citco had a record year last year in the private asset space, and that's all thanks to our clients, thanks to the service team here at Citco who continues to do an exceptional job for our clients. And once again, thank you all. Thank you to Drawdown, and wishing everyone a successful and safe year next year. Thank you. Bye.
Oh, thank you, Bokar, and a lovely light fitting there as well. It's nice to see people's homes. I never get bored of that, never do. So congratulations to Citco, and we shall move on to our next category, which is fund administration under $50 billion. Total assets under administration. I love saying $50 billion. Wish I had that much money. This award is designed to reward smaller private equity administrators that have delivered across the board through business and client growth, innovation and client servicing over the past 12 months. And on the shortlist we have got, I know Crestbridge are going to be our first one. I can tell you that. Crestbridge. Then we've got Helvetic Fund Administration. We have Highvern Fund Administrators, Mainspring Fund Services, and Maitland Group. A very strong bunch of nominees there. And the winner is... Highvern Fund Administrators. Delighted for them. So we are now going over live to Aidan O'Flanagan from Highvern Fund Administrators. Aidan, it's a pleasure to see you.
Likewise, Lucy, and thanks, and hello, everyone. I hope you're all keeping well. Well, first, we're just delighted to win the award. Many hours went into setting up the Highvern Group's funds business over 3 years ago now, and to get it to where it is today. And it means a lot to me and our team. You know, that the work we're pretty passionate about also resonates with others. So I'd like to start off thanking the Highvern Group and everyone involved in the group for believing in our vision and for all the support provided to us to get to this stage. Thanks, Sam. I'd like to thank I'd also like to thank the funds team at Highvern, who I'm immensely proud of. They're a great team to work with. We have fun every day, even during the hard times. And of course, to all our clients and intermediaries, for their positive support and references they keep providing us. So keep them coming, please. And a special mention to my partners in crime and very good friends, Ken Ritchie and James Bryant. Without you, we wouldn't be where we are today. And last but not least, sincere thank you to the Drawdown and the judging panel for offering recognition to firms like us. So thank you and good afternoon.
Oh, thank you, Aidan. An award for my favourite accent of the day. In fact, if you'd been called Aidan O'Flanagan and you didn't have an Irish accent, I would have been really disappointed. So thank you for that. And well done to Highvern Fund Administrators. So we're now moving on to fund administration over $50 billion, total assets under administration. So this award is designed to reward larger private equity administrators that have delivered across the board through business/client growth, innovation and client servicing over the past 12 months. So let's take a look at, there's a long list of nominees. Let's look at them. Alta Domus are our first nominees. Apex Group. Citco are up again. Intertrust, IQEQ, JTC, Langham Hall, and SAN. Whew, hotly contested, a lot of nominees, but let's see who the winner is. Alta Domus, that's a fun name to say as well. So we're going to go over live to Tim Tosca from Alta Domus. Hello, Tim.
Hello, Lucy. On behalf of Alta Domus, I'm proud to accept this award recognizing our excellence in providing private equity fund administration. As you said, it's very hotly contested, and every nominee should be extremely proud of the successes our industry and our people have accomplished over the past year. The fact we were able to continue to provide our clients the level of service that they have become accustomed to while being remote is quite an accomplishment. It makes this recognition this year specifically that much more special. And it couldn't have been accomplished without our team of over 1,000 PE professionals from the entire group of 3,000 who helped make this possible. So thank you to our team. This award's for you. At Alta Domus, we're all very excited on what 2021 has in store for us following the recent announcements of our acquisitions of IPS Fund Services and Strata Fund Solutions in the United States that pushed our global AUA over 1 trillion. More than ever, our clients require partners that are able to provide advanced technology and multi-jurisdictional expertise needed to handle the complexities of today's investment programs. And we feel that these acquisitions accomplish just that. Thank you once again to the Drawdown for hosting this event and to the judges for the recognition.
Oh, lovely, Tim. Thank you. And good point that achieving stuff this year, to be nominated and to win this year is especially special and well done. I haven't even managed to brush my hair for most of the last 12 months, so well done all of you for achieving so much. So well done, Alta Domus. Now we're moving on to our final 3 awards of this afternoon, the GP Awards. And first up, it's the Rising Star Awards. Lovely, Rising Stars. This award looks across the full spectrum of operational functions and seeks to celebrate a private equity professional clearly impacting their firm and the wider industry through trailblazing innovation. Trailblazing innovation, how exciting. So in the running, we have David Savitsky from Kennett Partners and Jackson Heddy from North Zone. Gosh, exciting, rising stars with excellent names. But the winner in this category is it's David Savitsky. So David, I believe we have you with us. Hi David, congratulations.
Hi, Lucy. Thank you very much for this award. Thank you very much for the recognition. In particular, I'd like to echo what a lot of people have said today. Thank you very much for the Drawdown team for organizing what is a really, really great event in these unprecedented circumstances. Congratulations to all of the winners and finalists, and wishing everyone all the best for 2021.
Oh, I'm wishing you all the best, David, and congratulations on being the rising star. How exciting. We now move on to Chief Operating Officer of the Year. This award is designed to recognise a private equity COO for their outstanding contribution to their firm, their LPs, their portfolio companies, as well as their impact on the wider community. And the final lineup here is Klas Tikkanen from Nordic Capital, Robin Bailey from Pantheon, and Malcolm Goddard from Zetland Capital Partners. Well, they all look very important and proper. So the winner is it's Malcolm Goddard from Zetland Partners, with, I'd say, an even better beard in real life. Malcolm, congratulations.
Thank you, Lucy. Wow. Thanks very much, everyone. Great to win this, given the esteemed company that was also up for this award as well. Look, I'm very lucky because I work with an excellent firm. I have an excellent team. Zetland was a startup 3 years ago. We're just doing the first phase of our second fund. So thanks to everyone. Thanks also to our partners, anyone who listens or reads about this, our limited partners and our operating partners. We couldn't have got where we've got without you. Everyone's support is helpful. And also, thank you to my team if they're watching this. I'm lucky I have a fantastic principal. I have a great bunch of guys as well. Finally, thank you to Alice and the team as well. It's rare that our COOs get recognition. We're normally the ones behind the scenes, but it's good that we get recognition for this behind the scenes role, which is an exceptionally important function. So that's it, really. Have a good 2021. Thank you, everyone. Thank you for backing us. Have a great time.
Oh, Malcolm, such a pleasure to talk to you. Lovely dog in the picture in the background. You've got it all going on. You've won the award. Your job title is pronounced coup to me. So, I mean, you know, you're doing great work, and huge congratulations. So we have now reached the final award of the afternoon, and it's the big one. It's Chief Financial Officer of the Year. This award is designed to recognise a private equity CFO for their outstanding contribution to their firm, their LPs, their portfolio companies, as well as their impact on the wider community. So our final lineup of the day is... John Rowland from Alchemy Partners, Lorna Davis from GHO Capital, and Steve Darrington from Phoenix Equity Partners. So here we go for the final time today. The winner is... Steve Darrington from Phoenix Equity Partners, and he's there in a book-lined room. We're going live over to Steve. Hiya, Steve.
Hi, Lucy. Well, firstly, many thanks to you for being able to draw some genuine humour out of what is a relatively dry industry. And thank you for Drawdown for hanging in with these awards. You've persevered and it's been worth it. Looking at John and Lorna's achievements, I know John well. It's absolutely clear that this award is awarded for longevity rather than ability, and I thank the judges for awarding an award to an old dinosaur. As everything we do, we need a good team around us, and I've been blessed with fantastic teams for the last 20 years, and we need good service providers, many of which I can see on the screen in front of me, and so thank you for all your support in allowing us to be able to do our jobs well. Finally, an old CFO colleague of mine in the US once said that the nature of our jobs is the best thing you can probably ever expect to get is a 0-0 draw. Well, just for today, 1-0.
I'd say more than 1-0, Steve. It's a 25. I don't even know about sport, but well done for being our final award winner of today. Really well deserved, and well done to all of you. Because, ladies and gentlemen, that is it for the Private Equity Service Provider Awards 2020, the PESPAs. Let's just call them the PESPAs next time. Many congratulations to all our winners and all our nominees. Just all of you, well done for doing so well in, as we are contractually obliged to say, these trying times. Thank you once again to our VIP supporters and, of course, to our judges. We really couldn't have done it without you. Ladies and gentlemen, may we wish you good fortune in the year ahead. Keep making history. Thank you, and enjoy the rest of your day. Go back to bed if you want to. You've done enough today. Thank you for being here, and good afternoon. Mwah.